Okay guys, I am back. For you guys it was just a couple seconds, but for me it was almost an entire day. I believe where we left off was we were trying to get not this ship, but actually this ship here in. I'm not going to get the maxed version because it takes 30 Neo and we don't have that resource. Besides, the maxed version has rocket launchers, which we can take and put on separately anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So, to factory, and this should go pretty quick because we have most everything on hand, except for the carbon substrate, it appears. So, I'm going to get you guys working on carbon substrate, these small constructors here. So output's 20, so we'll do 10, how about 12 for each constructor? That should output more than what we need. In the meantime, we need 300 copper, which we have here. There's 250, and there's 300, so there's that copper. Unfortunately, we lost our stack, but I think it'll be okay. So there's our 300 copper right there. We need 230 iron, so that'll be really easy to get. There's 290 right there, in fact. So there's that. 200 silicon, which we don't actually have finished manufacturing, but we do have. So this is 50, 100, or I'll do 15. And then there we go. So now, very soon we should have that silicon. Next up is the cobalt, 138 out of 144. Again, we don't have that, but we can make it. So I'm just gonna set that like that, and I like that. Okay. Next up is 10 Neo and 4 titanium. I'm gonna have this one. Actually, yeah, he can do Neo. Good. So, just one. And then, I believe we already have the titanium. We do. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 titanium. Now it's just a case of waiting on those constructors to finish producing. Okay, we do have all the resources now. So, start production, and it will be done in 25 minutes. In the meantime, of course, we can gather more resources, or even just explore. Actually, what I think I'll do is I will get both of these working on some EVA boosts. I believe we have 6 gold. That's not a lot. It only takes 1 though. Okay. So that means we can make, I'll probably do 4, 5, 6, 7 in there. And 3 in there. Actually, I'm just going to cancel all 3 of these. And make them all in here. But the reason we're making EVA boosts is because... Oh wait, that'd take, yeah, 1 gold ingot. Do we not have 10 gold ingots? I mean... What? We just had, like, 6 gold ore, and it took all of those to make 1 EVA boost. I don't understand that. Anyway, so with this EVA boost, what we can do is fly over to the Polaris. This is usually where I like to go. I don't know if the town buy them. And actually sell them to the Polaris for some money. And this will help us make some money, and then that way we can buy some stuff from them as well, such as ores. But I'm going to actually head towards this marker because I believe the Polaris trade station is out this way. Actually, the trading station is over here, but a place that'll go buy EVA boosts is over here. So I'm going to waypoint the trading station, if it'll actually waypoint on the trading station. Okay, because that's the trading station, and that's the marker. Trading station, waypoint, accept. There we go. There is a medium silicon deposit right here. I think right just behind us. Oh wait, nope, it's right there, and there's also a small promethium right there. And there's some more, I believe, just right here. Some more promethium, so that's cool. There's also this spirally thing here, and I'm not sure if I've shown one of these on this channel before, but if you don't know how to take them, they can be really difficult. Also, that's a medium promethium deposit, which is good. But anyway, we've also discovered the alien faction, so I'm getting a little bit distracted, but I'm going to come over here before I go to the Polaris, because these guys have a little bit of loot in the form of a container at the very top right there, you can see. But the issue is they usually spawn some baddies if you go in on foot. But the core is, if you can hit it just right, located right there. Blocks. There you go, we just took out the core. Reached level 17, no baddies spawned, and we can fly up to the very top now and gather our loot very quickly and very easily. So I'm just going to kind of nudge the wing in. Actually, take that back. I'm going to kind of roll it, go in sideways, and try and level it out, maybe. To some extent, I'm just going to have to kind of hope that this will do. But we'll just let the ship hold position here. Get out of third person because it's really messing with me. We have to be very careful because we can easily fall, and that would not be good. But if I just like salvage this block here, then I can jump down onto that. If I can't reach this container, which I can't. Ooh, ooh, oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Whew. Okay. That is not good. If you fall all the way down, you'll get a broken leg. And it's also kind of a pain in the butt to get back up, but I have just about managed here. I thought I was going to land on that block, but I didn't. Come on, come on. So, even doing it this way, it's still a little bit of parkour, but I like to do it this way because, well, it's the best for the loot. So if I just, there, no, no, come on, no. Okay, let it recharge, and stop. I think my jetpack might have been the only thing that saved me from a broken leg there. This is the painful part, is running all the way back up after you've fallen. So I'm under the ship now. Maybe I'll be able to get on it this time. There we go. Made it. And here's what we have to loot. Some antibiotics, promi, sniper rifle, explosives, cobalt, and magnesium. That's some good stuff. Quickly throw all of that in there. And then turn around and throw all of this in the bolt. And I can actually take the sniper rifle and sell it too. I was going to load up on guns before I did this. All those spare guns we have at the base, but I just didn't because I forgot to. But now we hop back in the ship. That's a little bit easier, and we can fly back to the Polaris over here. Really quickly, I'm also going to waypoint somewhere around here the Sanctuary, because this is actually the Polaris headquarters, and they have traders here as well. You can, of course, sell them stuff, and they have a couple traders, I believe 2, that buy EVA boosts. And of course, those will give you some money. and so it's a decent way to make money quickly early game. So the traders that I'm looking for appear to be right over here. So this guy should buy an EVA boost. You can see he will, and he will buy a lot of EVA boosts. Holy cow. So I'm going to sell him that, and then he might or might not buy my sniper rifle. It doesn't look like he will, but I can buy neodymium from him, which is awesome. The marketplace average is 13. He's actually wanting me to buy him for 15, which isn't the best. I believe this guy right here, maybe? Not him. Him? He will also buy EVA boosts. But one good idea for the strategy is, you can see you can buy large electronic bridges and matrices from there for about 40,000. So, he ended up, the other guy bought it for about 200 credits. I think that this used to be worth about 5,000, so they've definitely patched that. But if you were to sell a medium armor right now, it could get you enough to buy a large electronic bridge. So that's something to consider. Anyway, since they wouldn't buy my gun and stuff, I'm just going to head home. Actually, not without purchasing some neodymium. I'm going to purchase just a little bit, or at least as much as I can of that. Which won't leave me with much money, but that's okay. Neodymium, I think I can buy 10 of them, 11 of them, 12 of them. I can buy 13 of them. Not 113, just 13, 14, 15? Nope, I can't buy 15. I can buy 14 is the max I can buy, with $1 left over. So I'll do that then, and head back home. Okay, I am back home, and I was just dumping everything into this guns box, everything that went in here. And I was looking, we have a decent amount of guns. Like, we have these 2 multi-tools here that we could sell. All of these multi-tools, actually, these shotguns, just T1s, we don't need them. One of these, I believe we have 2 sniper T2s. No, we just have the one spare one then, okay. But all of these guns, the pulse rifle will stay, and the sniper T2 will stay, explosive devices, that sort of thing. But all of these, like, Tier 1 sniper rifle, multi-tool, shotguns, even the projectile pistols will probably sell sometime soon. And to do that, you do need to go to the trading station, which is why I waypointed it. But I'm back at base because I have had an idea, and also to dump that stuff off. So, one of the things I would like to do, if we have enough resources, is to be able to build a shield generator, which I don't think we're going to have enough for. We might. It'd be awesome if we did, but I don't know. It's going to be pretty close. So, I believe we'll be able to find it here. We do not even have enough for a polarized hull shield T1, because I'm guessing it's the neodymium. We're a little bit short on that. Okay. I believe we do have the space for it. Yeah, 134 out of 2,000. And it takes up 24,700 CPU. So yeah, we have enough CPU for it. We just don't have the resources for it. And the shield will be nice because it will allow us, more specifically me, to not have to worry about the base and base attacks. It can sit here and it can take a hit or many hits as long as it doesn't drop the shields. The base itself won't actually take any damage, and I'm pretty sure our turrets can deal with base attacks anyway before the shields will drop. So, that's that. But I think now I'm actually going to load up on some guns to go sell, and I'm going to take them to the trading station, and I'll let you know when I get there. Okay, I am approaching the trading station right now. It should be right around there. And coming to think of it, I'm pretty sure we were here earlier in this episode, but I just didn't waypoint it. So I also cut that really close to that antenna, but anyway. There should be a trader in here who will hopefully buy all of our stuff. Or most of our stuff, at least. And so, give us some money for that, and maybe we can buy some ores back from him. Maybe even enough to get the shield generator. So we have this guy, who we talked to earlier. He will buy a bunch of random stuff. This guy over here will actually, you can see, welcome round horn 1 to a round of cards. It seems you don't have enough gold coins. Come back and get some. So he will actually gamble with you. So that's interesting. Over here we have weapons and commodities, which this is the one I'm looking for. He will buy my projectile pistols. Hopefully, it does look like he will. 2 out of 212. So if I should be able to sell him both of those. Shotguns. I'm actually going to put this one down here. All the way down here. Because he will buy it from me if not. So I can sell him that shotgun. And that shotgun. And that shotgun. Okay. Sweet. I don't think we have any spare assault rifles. But we do have spare sniper rifles. And as I'm toting a T2, I don't need to worry about him buying it out of my inventory. So, 1, 2. And then we just have a bunch of multi-tools. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, if I sell him 7, there we go. That's all of them gone. So now we have 11,000 credits, which is very good. You can see we almost have enough for a small electronic bridge too, which is cool. So, I mean, I guess the process wouldn't take as long as I thought, because that appears to have been updated, even since I just last played, which was not that long ago. But I'm looking around here for one of, if I can find it. That's trading stations. This is actually for multiplayer. You can see, put a bunch of people, or it'll display everybody from around the galaxies. Trade options. Hello there. It might be moved upstairs now. This here is Oki Medical, so he will sell and buy health-related items, which is cool. I'll have to remember that. But I should hopefully be able to go back upstairs. There we go. And there's a public teleport pad here. I guess that's right by where we came in, isn't it? And you have food and drink, and then you have security. And this is what I'm looking for. It's a ATM. And you can just deposit your money cards right into the ATM. Just like that. And it'll convert it into credits on your account. And so that means we can buy stuff without carrying money on us. I don't think anyone here actually sells ores, but the mining towers might have somebody who does. So I might check that out really quickly. Okay, I'm at the mining tower, and it doesn't look super huge, so I'll just take a quick look inside. I'm guessing you just run through here. Yeah, and then there's a drill. Don't want to open those because then the Polaris will get angry at us, which is not good. Also don't want to open this, I believe, yeah, because it'll make them angry at us as well. Okay, there's nothing here for us. Oh, whoa. Is that guy what I thought that guy was? He is, too. Watch out. This is a desert golem. And these guys hit pretty hard. That's funny that he spawned right there, though. I'm just going to use my sniper. There we go. Nice headshot, took him out. That was easy. And look, he actually had some Neo on him. That's cool. Must have knew I was looking for something. So, anyway. On to somewhere else. We might actually have to end up going back to Sanctuary on the other side of the planet. But anyway, I'm gonna head back to base again so that I can drop all this off, put this in the fridge, and just, I believe this thing is going to be ready any second too, so I'm going to spawn it back in at base as well and make the swap over to that ship. And just as a thought, as I head back, I found this resource deposit on the way, so I marked it. But we could always make more guns. It looks like Bertram's at the trader there, at the trading post there, will buy a lot of guns. So we can always make a bunch of guns. It looked like the sniper rifles sold for a lot. And just sell him a bunch of them. So that's an idea to get more resources. Okay, that was a copper deposit right there. There's a lot of iron and copper in this area. So, go ahead and remove that, and I'm on my way back. Okay, I am back. If I had to guess, we still don't have enough resources for the shield, which we don't. But we're a lot closer, so that's good news. And we can always get more resources easily too, because the Nightshade is ready too. I might have mentioned this earlier, but I actually retrofit the original Nightshade on the workshop because it was not updated to CPU, so I updated it myself. I think I ended up cutting out, you can see I cut out some of the side thrust here. And there was actually 2 big giant thrusters on the top that I believe I removed. Yeah, so you can see there's just the 2 there because that was all it needed. Those 2 big thrusters were right there. So this thing has a fridge, a constructor, and 2 cargo boxes. This does not have an ammo box, which is interesting. That might be a problem because... Oh, no, it does have an ammo box. I just haven't auto-grouped it yet. So there we go. There's an ammo box. So we have a constructor. And then, you see, this is actually T2, but it'll at least perform a lot better than our T1. The biggest thing about this is that it has a warp drive. So now we can go to anywhere in this system here. We can't actually warp between galaxies, or between stars just yet. It needs a CV warp drive, which we don't have, and are kind of far off from getting. But anyway, that is the Nightshade Mark V T2. I'm not going to post a link in the description for this one because I didn't make the original ship and I don't want to take credit for it. So, in case you're wondering, that is why. So we're going to get it oxygened up. We're going to get it fueled up. There we go. That's it, fueled up completely. I'll throw a little bit of spare fuel in here. There we go. And a little bit of spare oxygen in here. And that is that. Okay. So you can see this thing takes off, lands, and just flies generally a lot faster. Now the forward, you're not going to notice a whole lot of difference, but the acceleration is a lot better than the Bolt. Granted, it is tier 1 and this is tier 2, so it's going to perform a lot better. It's also more sensitive, which has its ups and downs both. It can roll quicker and just overall more maneuverable than this ship here, the Bolt. But again, it's T1, this is T2. So if nothing else, I might actually have to turn down the roll a little bit more. So, but it's a little bit more touchy, even with some thrusters removed, some RCSs removed. Yeah, it's still really touchy. One thing that I didn't put into it was ammo. So we have 1900 15 mil and another 240 that was in the base, but we don't really need those 240 in the base, so there we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump these into the bolt ammo box. Oops, not the bolt, the nightshade ammo box, excuse me. See, it has room for 598, which sounds very similar to the bolt. It actually has more storage than the bolt. But again, it's T2 versus T1, and this isn't max CPU and T2 either. The other version that I had in the factory that you might have seen is T2 max. You can see we're 11, almost 12,000 to 15,000, so it actually had enough room in there for rockets. I believe that is the only difference, though. Now, this thing is upgradable, and it was made to be upgraded with, of course, better storage capacity, more thrusters, better armor, but I found that just spawning in a new ship that has all of that is a lot better. And I usually, we could actually move the rockets over here right now and put them right there. So I think I might actually do that. So, Nightshade, container controller ammo to the bolt. Container controller ammo, move the rockets over. Leave the gats in there because I'll probably keep the bolt for now at least. There's one. And there's two. And that, again, I'm just going to leave the slots right there. But what I usually do with this one is remove those. And I believe remove this one as well. See, it's also carbon substrate. So I'll do that. And then put a rocket there. And a rocket there. And it does kind of cover up the thruster, but it shouldn't be a problem. Of course, famous last words, but I'm fairly confident it won't be a problem. Now what we can do is the same thing we did with the bolt. Do that, spin it around, do that, and do the same thing on the other side. That way the guns have a little bit more armor. I believe that is going the right way. It is. And there we go. So there's all four, and now it should be armored a little bit better. It looks like it's actually auto-textured like black, so that's good. Can check that real quick. Okay, it's slightly off, but it's not that noticeable. So I can like that. So now I should be able to hop in, turn it on, and we have rockets. I didn't lose that much rockets from switching out. There was only 8 left in the chamber anyway, so it's all good. So now that this is our primary ship, one thing that it does need is actually pentaxid for the warp drive. And of course we can get some on the moon. I believe we have a little bit in the armory. We have 35, including 10 refined. I'm actually not going to worry a huge amount about pentaxid right now, or warping to one of these asteroid fields in this episode. Instead, for the time I have remaining, I would actually like to manufacture some guns and go and sell them for profit. So, I would like you to make me a sniper rifle, or how about, let's see, this is just mechanical components and steel plates. That's all iron. So how about just 10 of them? And then, while you're doing that, whoops, stop. I don't want you to, okay, never mind. It's going back in the input, but I prefer it going to the output. There we go. And you need to go to the output as well. You can make me a bunch of assault rifles. Those are just electronics, which we have. I want to say we have several of, yeah. So it's just one electronic, so I'm going to make 10 of these as well. Multi-tools are also just electronics, so basically anything in here should be able to sell. Anything that we've unlocked already should be able to sell. So sniper rifles, I'll do 5 shotguns. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is, I'm going to go ahead and make 5 multi-tools as well. And with all of those guns, that should be enough to take and sell at the trader for a good amount of money. And depending on how much money we have will actually determine what we do in the future, whether we go ahead and put the resources, just buy the resources for the Nighthawk, or whether we still go out and mine some. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I believe we do have Erestrium, and I got some Zask. There we are. So, we do have Erestrium and Ziscosium. So that's good. We have enough for the Nighthawk. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Arrest and Zask out of the box, so that way we don't accidentally use it up on something else. So make me some Ziscosium. And now, we should have that much out of the way. As I said, the biggest thing is going to be these electronic bridges. I believe we can buy our way to the Neo and Titanium. We already have the Cobalt, or we can get it easily. Everything up here, down to the Neo and Titanium. But again, I think we can buy our way to that. The small electronic bridges are going to be a little bit harder. So, we'll see. I might grind to that off camera, because it is a grind. Okay, so all of the guns are finished producing. You can see them all there. So I want to transfer them over and go ahead and hop in the ship. Quickly, I'm going to check out. It says we have our next attack is going to be in less than 1 day. But I think and hope that we're going to be fine. I can hopefully make it back there for the next attack. First things I'm going to head back to is the trading station. It'll hopefully go quicker than it did before. So I'll let you know when we get there. I'm almost to the trading station again, but you may notice that if I shift W, it actually brings up a speed boost. And I couldn't do that in the Bolt, because I think this thing has better thrusters, which therefore allow that to be possible. But anyway, we are here. And I have landed. I have also gotten thrown, apparently. That was actually kind of impressive. Didn't mean to do that. I think I jetpacked. But I'm just going to grab as many guns as I can. I'm actually going to leave my shotgun in the Bolt near the bottom. I'm going to walk up to Bertram's, who should be just across this little walk over here. Also, these railings are a safety hazard. Look at that. I'll fall right down. And Bertram's, you should buy all my guns now. So, shotguns. I have, let's see. I think I just have 1, 2 of them. And they actually, shotguns sell for a lot. I didn't realize how much they sold for. Okay, so there's my 2 shotguns. Assault rifles also sell for a lot. Oh my. So it appears just to be the multi-tools that don't sell for very much. Oh, and the projectile pistols. Everything else appears to sell for a decent amount. How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's nice. There's 10 of them. I'll sell you that. And now we just have a bunch of sniper rifles left. Plus whichever in the Bolt, I guess. That also appears to be 10 sniper rifles. Okay. So there's 58 grand already. And there's some more shotguns and more multi-tools. So we have 3 multi-tools. There we go. And I'm just going to double check that I left my shotgun in here. I did. And then I'm going to sell all 3 of these shotguns. So there we go. We have $63,000 now, which is pretty good. So I might head over to the sanctuary if I have time. Okay guys, I am almost to the sanctuary, but I want to let you know quickly, because I'm almost out of time, I found a unknown structure, which is a lot like those little helixy things that we found earlier in today's episode. They also have loot, but it's a little bit hard to get the core out of. But anyway, we are here, but I am also out of time. So I'm sorry you don't get to see all the good stuff. I'm going to have to let it here and leave it for the next episode. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. The words Polaris are, I guess, what you're going to have to see today. There you go. Maybe I can make this a little bit better. There we go. As I said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Bye.